Absolutely. Wukong plus Akali could be an incredibly viable combination, and it's going to be locked in immediately. We've seen this once before, and they're going to secure it for themselves.
That tool, Mordekaiser are actually going to be taken into the K'Sante here and make sure. And there's that Rakan you were talking about. So
having that single target lockdown to put more threat on the backline of Orianna and Varus.
Yeah, I do like the Nautilus in this sort of situation. Okay, they're going to swap to the Karma instead. I wasn't sure if they wanted to go for an Enchanter in either the Lulu or the Karma to try and get that wave push, counteract what has been that speciality of Gumayusi on this Varus. And it looks like that's the call. Just go for lane dominance in this bottom side. Make sure Jackie Love and Hung can fight toe-to-toe.
As Kanavi, Jackie, and Hong are moving all the way towards that red buff, they want to try to steal it away, but the steal does not work. It's Owner with the secure over the wall.
Kanavi did skip his Wolves in order to get back and start re-clearing those respawn camps. He's now going to be a little bit behind his Doran, getting a little low.
Yeah, Doran in some danger here. Pops the shield. 3-6-9, keeping the pressure on this Mordekaiser. Wanted to go back in for some footwork with a third in Tofo strike, but the knockback not colliding with Doran means he's safe for now. Yeah, Keria jumps forward, however the grand entrance does not hit Kanavi. Owner still continuing to try to contest here for this Raptor camp. Does secure the large Raptor, but now over the wall. It's Cream ready to go in. He wants the kill and Owner's the focus. Cream goes forward, but he cannot find enough damage just yet. It's Kanavi grabbing first blood here for Top Esports.
Massive plays from Top Esports. The double flash over Faker's shockwave means they find none of them.
Right now, 14 minutes in. Nothing too major. Nobody with a... Oh, hang on.
Yep, as soon as you say it, Vedius, it's Cream going in after Faker. Perfect execution coming through. Faker low. Cream bursts him down to 20%, but he cannot threaten a lethal situation.
Hung working with Jackie Love as the heal. Oh, that's a chunk of damage.
Yeah, there you go. There's the summoner spell forced out. Gumayusi using the chains of corruption, making Hong flash away or face certain doom.
And right as Rift Herald spawns as well, so Owner immediately books it over towards the objective to start that one up. And look at the map. Top Esports not in a position to contest here again. So Top Esports kind of just clear out the waves and do nothing. They are looking for top here. Faker still has flash.
Yeah, Faker gonna drop that shockwave to try to defend himself here as Cream again trying to play as aggressively as possible on this Akali. Last time he had the ulti, he spent it on Faker. This time he does the same. Redemption coming in to try to keep Faker alive. Kanavi has to back away after the Redemption, heals the enemy mid laner. Keria supporting Faker from a long way away, stops the dive.
A nice item spike as Cream goes in.
Here we go once more. Faker trying to protect himself from Cream. As the perfect execution, once again, just not enough damage to really pose the threat, and Faker doesn't even have to spend Shockwave on that one.
But now TP could be used by Faker to try and get back in. Actually, Shockwave now used.
There it is, right on top of Keria, who comes in to reinforce the T1 mid laner. The quickness comes out, and the flash forced from Cream.
You still got protection here, though, in the top side. Kanavi having to clone over the wall.
But Cream's flash, obviously, still a long way away here as well. Keria loses half HP to a quick burst from Kanavi, but now Owner's ready to lead the charge here with the Crescent Guard. Kanavi, Jackie Love, and Hong all backing away from this one.
And that was really what they wanted. So now Top Esports going to have to try and break into this, but it looks like it's gone.
Yeah, T1 just going to go ahead and secure themselves Soul Point on a Cloud Soul Rift. Another uncontested neutral objective. Yeah, they get the summoner spell, but that's all they're going to take for now. Kanavi's the only one continuing to tank the Otacon because they do not want the debuff on everybody else on Top Esports. Doran making his way up through the river. 369 with a third in Tofo strike primed. Top Esports looking for something here. It's Doran jumped on immediately. However, he's into the death realm. He's going after Kanavi. He wants to take out the enemy jungler. Top Esports, they're trying to get him away. But as soon as the death realm ends, Keria's quickness begins. And Top Esports have already lost their jungler. They're about to lose their top laner. 369 wants to go all out, but Gumayusi and T1 are all in. Hong trying to escape as Cream's got some fancy acrobatics, but he's not getting anything. T1 out team fight him, and they'll take the Otacon.
Kanavi is given no position, no purchase, as Doran isolates him in the death realm. And after taking out the jungler, taking out 369, T1 will turn their attention towards the Baron.
Bettius, you talked about the value of one fight, and this is the fight they won.
And it's because Doran just rips Kanavi out of existence that makes it so easy. That Engage is gone. Jackie Love and Hong can't actually get into the fight because they're zoned by Gumayusi and Faker, and now Faker has caught Cream.
Faker going in after this Akali that's been trying to put the pressure on him all game long. And once more, it's Cream, the one who loses his flash just to survive. Well played there from T1, now over 2,000 gold ahead. And my friends, we have 45 seconds left until the Cloud Soul spawns. Hong in some danger here, has to flash away. Carrier ready to go after him again with the quickness. Feet of Warfare finally claimed at 27 minutes by T1. And they are just barreling down the bottom lane. Gumayusi gonna get healed up by Redemption, but no! Cream's already got the assassination. He dies in response as Kanavi continues spinning forward, looking for a little bit more. The ricochets from Jackie Love. He needs more, but he can't find it. A double kill to Faker as Owner finishes Jackie, and only 3-6-9 is left. T1 again win the fight with 10 seconds left until the Cloud Soul spawns.
Top Esports threw the Hail Mary, and it was so close to looking good, but intercepted at the last second. And now it's T1 with members on the map that will secure the Cloud Soul, although there's a little bit of a spot here.
Yeah, looks like Hong might have made a mistake stepping forward to try to help his top laner. Doran brings Hong into the Death Realm instead. He will not be able to catch back up to the Karma to guarantee the kill, but now it's Faker joining up with his top laner for the extra damage into 3-6-9. The Cassante tries to get away, and he outpaces the Claw to do so, but the entire time it was Owner on the Drake. There's your MasterCard priceless moment. 29 minutes into the game, T1 got all 4 Drakes uncontested.
It got a little scary for T1 on the bot side of the map. It felt like that Jackie Love had really woken up in this game, but Kanavi once again isolated. Shockwave.
Shockwave from Faker to burst down the enemy jungler. Kanavi has never found his angles in this game after that first blood. Cream of the Wall wants something. They'll give him a burial. Gumayusi with the kill. 9-3 for T1. Everything Top Esports tried early was completely canceled, and T1 is showing them how to make plays now. 3-6-9, just trying to escape some of the damage. He's the only one alive for a game that had 1 kill at 24 minutes. T1 are about to end it. 30 minutes in. Respawns are not even here. 3-6-9's the only one left, and they want to try to grab the ace on the way out. T1, it was a slow burn, but it's Top Esports being put to the fire. T1 just going to pad the stats and take game 1.
It's a buy one, get 3 free at the end as they marched in 1 by 1, and Top Esports happy to take them to the slaughter.
What a game number 1, from 1 kill to game over in 6 minutes. Analysts, T1's looking fierce.